Hello to the Tiddlerhood. Just a quick follow-up to that last video. I had said in that last video that this www basic HTML tiddler would make the TiddlyWiki huge. It doesn't make the TiddlyWiki that much bigger. I mean, it's only 2,000 lines of text. And what it does do is it makes this tiddler a bit long and hard to manage. It takes a long time to scroll through all of this stuff. But this is not a tiddler that you'd have open very often unless you were changing it, and you would not be changing this very often, unless you know what you're doing with a JavaScript interpreter for BASIC. So that would stay closed most of the time. But I did want to show something interesting, which is whenever you create a basic program, you can embed that basic program in any tiddler, even tiddler that would show up in the sidebar if the program did something useful for you. In your TiddlyWiki. So let's create just a new tiddler here that includes lines.bas, but we need to add a template to that transclusion. Just add a little space here just to make things a little easier to read. So we want that program to be displayed using this as a template. And if we paste that here, now we've got some tiddler inside our wiki somewhere showing the program. Now if we want to resize this thing, we do need to do a little bit of HTML here and take advantage of the div element. And let's blow up this code just a little bit so it's easier to read. And we're going to set up our div with a style, and let's say just for giggles that we want a width of 320 pixels and a height of 200 pixels, and let's see what that looks like. Well, that's not so bad. So we can have a basic program, and if it's of any use anywhere in our wiki, let's say a bar chart or something like that, then we can display the program anywhere we want. We might want to set up a clock for some of, using BASIC or something like that. And anyway, so there it is. I'll be providing you a link to this TiddlyWiki so you can play around with it if you want. Cheers.